After you get that yes, then this is where we reveal the game plan to get the best and most amazing letter of recommendation to make you as competitive as possible to get into PA school. What you just saw was a small snippet of my document that I made to get an excellent, amazing letter of recommendation for PA school. So today in PA Talk, we're gonna be going over just that. How to get an amazing letter of recommendation for PA school and how to avoid the number one largest mistake when it comes to getting a letter of recommendation. A mistake that I made for 2 years straight and a mistake that you are most likely making right now along with thousands of other applicants. So first, let's go over the mistake to avoid before we get into my document and how to get a good letter of recommendation. Whoa, real quick, subscribe to this channel so you're kept up to date with all the latest juicy information I'm dropping to help you get into PA school. Like this video to boost the YouTube algorithm, to send this video out to help many others, and also comment below any questions you have so that I can help you personally and share this information with your friends who are also applying to PA school this year. So the big mistake you're making when it comes to getting a good letter of recommendation is just that, asking for a letter of recommendation and leaving it there. Once you get that yes, you just leave it there and you let your writer write you a letter of recommendation with no reference or guide. Getting a yes for someone to write your letter of recommendation is just the first step. When you leave your letter of recommendation on just yes without following up with some guidance or a guideline for your writer to follow to write you an amazing letter of recommendation, the issue that arises in this scenario is that the writer, all your writers, write the same generic letter of recommendation for you. And essentially, all these letters, all they just say is you're nice, you're a hard worker, enter generic trait here, and please accept this student. So how do we fix this? Of course, it's with a guide, and that is what the document is in the beginning of the video, and that's what we're going to be heading into here shortly. But first, that's not just it. A guide won't fix it. A guide came from something. It came from the criteria that the admissions committee is looking for when they are reading your letters of recommendation. The 3 things that they are looking for: 1, are you academically ready and capable for PA school? 2, do you possess the proper understanding of the PA profession, and do you have the skills and character to be a good PA? 3, do you have the work ethic and integrity to succeed in PA school and to succeed as a certified physician assistant? Now that we know what the admissions committee is looking for in our letters of recommendation, we can tailor our letters of recommendation to follow a format which hits these 3 points they're looking for. So step 1 is you're going to need a minimum of 3 letters of recommendation. Of course, maxing out your letters of recommendation is preferable and the best to be competitive. I referenced this in my mistakes to avoid when applying to PA school video, so check that out and learn all the major mistakes I made. However, for this video, 3 is all you would need to hit the 3 criteria they are looking for. With that being said, you're going to need 3 writers. 1, a PA. 2, a professor or an academic who you learned under. 3, a supervisor, manager, whatever it is, someone that you worked under. Each writer is going to have a specific message they will convey which focuses on one of the 3 criteria that the admissions committee is looking for. So when we break this down, your PA will write about point 2 of the criteria that the admissions committee is looking for, which is that you understand the PA profession and you possess the character traits and skills necessary to be an excellent PA. Your professor will focus on and hit the message of point number 1 in the criteria that the admissions committee is looking for, which is you are academically ready and capable to pass PA school. Lastly, your supervisor will hit on point 3 of the criteria that the admissions committee is looking for, which is highlighting your work ethic and your integrity. So let's break this down further. Let's get into the document I made and let's do a review. Okay, here we are. We are in the document, how to get good letters of recommendation for PA school. So let's finally get into this. Let's break it down. So here's the summary of everything I talked about. Pause this video, you can read it. If you want, take a screenshot so you have it with you, okay? So as I said earlier, we need 3 letters of recommendation at the least. And these are the 3 letters that you need to have. 1, you need a PA, you need a professor, you need a supervisor. So let's break down this PA tree real quick. So first, you get the yes from the PA, and then you don't just stop there. Remember that. That is just the very first step. After you get that yes, then this is where we reveal the game plan to get the best, most amazing letter of recommendation to make you as competitive as possible to get into PA school. So the game plan is the PA is going to write about how you'd be a good PA. That is the main message that they will be conveying in their letter of recommendation when the admissions committee reads it. Okay, and then below here we follow the arrow, and these are things, just examples for them to highlight in their letter. So this includes bedside manners, compliance with medical ethics such as HIPAA, teamwork, understanding the medical team, being a part of the medical team, and you knowing where the PA lies in that medical team, and how the PA will be writing about how you would be a good role for that as a PA, your clinical skills, and passion for working in medicine. Secondly, we have the professor who is going to be writing their letter of recommendation, focusing it on the message of how you'd succeed in PA school and how you would be able to successfully handle the course load. And then that goes into what this writer will be highlighting. Again, these are just some examples of things that they will be talking about. It'll be your ability to learn, your in-depth knowledge of the material. So if you had an anatomy professor and they are the one writing you the letter of rec, which is highly recommended. If you have a good relationship with your anatomy professor, or you have not taken anatomy yet, please do so. Create a good relationship with them, because anatomy is a subject in PA school where many people struggle in. So if your anatomy professor can vouch for your knowledge in anatomy and just academically prepared in general, this is like the extra whipped cream and sprinkles on your ice cream sundae, okay? So that's just like a bonus step. But along with that, we have your passion to learn and study habits. And then lastly, we have your supervisor, who's going to be composing a letter of rec, which focuses on your work ethic and integrity. And then things they will be highlighting in that letter would be your work ethic, communication skills, teamwork, integrity, and your interpersonal skills. So that is the breakdown of the 3 writers you need and the letters of recommendation that they will write for you and what they should focus on. And these are some examples of things they can write about you in that letter of rec to convey that message, which will hit the 3 criteria that the admissions committee is looking for when they are reading your letter of recommendation for PA school. If you like this video and would like to see more information like this, please subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with all the latest information, juicy information I'm dropping every week. Also, like the video, it helps the channel out a lot by sending this message out to all the other wonderful pre-PA students that want to be PAs as well. Also, it lets me know I'm doing a good job with my content and lets me know where to improve. Lastly, please comment below any questions you have so I can help you out personally. So be looking out for the personal statement video, which will be coming out next week. And in the meantime, you can check out the other videos that I have made, which include how to properly format your experiences in your CASPA to get accepted into PA school, and also the big mistakes to avoid when applying to PA school. Check the description below for these links to these videos, and also all channel updates will be in the description as well.